Hi, I'm Dan Shaffer, a culinary graduate of Le Cordon Bleu School of Culinary Arts. Today, we're going to be making an Asian-style marinated flank steak. Today we have a pretty simple recipe. There's only about 7 or 8 ingredients. You have serrano chilies, which are interchangeable. These are a little bit spicier, but you can also use jalapenos or any kind of chili. 1 shallot, a little bit of garlic, some cilantro, sesame oil, dry sherry, soy sauce, sugar, and flank steak. So start by taking your knife and just cutting the tip off, and then cut it lengthwise. You don't need to cut it up very much since it's just going to go into a marinade. When you're done cutting everything, put it in a bag that's large enough to hold all of your ingredients. With the shallot, cut each end off and then peel the outer skin. Just rough chop it, because this also is just going to go into the bag. With the ginger, you need to peel the skin off, but you don't necessarily need to use a knife. It has a really soft skin, so if you just get a spoon, it just peels right off. You're not going to need this much, just about a couple of teaspoons. With the cilantro, you don't need to cut it up that much, give it a real rough chop. Now that all the produce is in, you're going to want to start adding all of your liquids. The sherry first, and about 1/4 of a cup. Then add the soy sauce, which is equal parts, and then the sesame oil. You don't really need too much of that, it's just for a little bit of flavor. Then just give it a good mix once you have everything in there. Depending on how many people you have coming to dinner, you can leave it whole, or you can cut it in half. Once it's cut, just go ahead and put it right in the bag. Right before it goes into the refrigerator, just go ahead and add a couple of tablespoons of sugar. Once everything's wrapped up in the bag, go ahead and put it in the fridge for about ½ hour to an hour, depending on how much time you have. Once you take your meat out of the fridge, you're going to want to get your grill pan at about medium-high heat. Once it's hot, you're going to want to put olive oil, and what you're really looking for is a good sizzle. Just let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Here you have your perfectly grilled Asian style flank steak.